Dear students, in the last class we learnt about in the general chemistry cobalt 3 plus, chromium 3 plus, iron 3 plus. These are all belongs to the hard acids, including that alkali metals, alkaline earth metals also belongs to the hard acids, and lighter transition metal that have higher oxidation state, example titanium, chromium, iron, these are all belongs to the hard acids. And then the hydrogen ion, that is H plus, beryllium 2 plus, aluminum 3 plus also belongs to the hard acids. And then ligands. Okay, these are all about the hard acids. Next one is hard bases. Here mainly in the hard base, the donor sites like nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, etc. These are all belongs to the hard bases, including that ammonia, water, fluorine and OH minus ions. Okay, these are all the examples for donor sites. And hard metal ions has a tendency to complex with class A. These are all the hard metal ions. These metals have a tendency to complex with class A. They have to form a complex with class A. Next, second one is soft acids and soft bases. In the soft acids, silver, copper, mercury, platinum and palladium, these are all have the belongs to the soft acids, including that heavier transition metals, it means they have a lower oxidation state, that will be belongs to the soft acids. Next one is soft bases. Mainly think is ligands. Here phosphine, cyanide, phosphorus, arsenic, sulfur, thioethers, etc. These are all belongs to the soft bases. And in that soft metal ions has tendency to complex with class B. These are all the soft metal ions that have tendency to complex with class B. So in this class we learnt about that one of the scientists was proposed a theory on hard acids and bases and soft acids and bases. That is, the scientist is Pearson. The theory is also called it as a Pearson hard and soft acids and bases. Hard and soft acids and bases. Okay, for about the hard and soft acids and bases, Pearson in 1963 suggested this principle that is, the principle is that the hard acids prefer to bind hard bases. Okay, here hard acids to prefer to bind with hard bases, and also the soft acids prefer to bind with soft bases. Okay, soft bases. Here you have to carefully observe why the hard acids to prefer to bind with hard bases and soft acids prefer to bind with soft bases, because to form a stable complexes. For the formation of stable complexes, we need hard acids bind with hard bases and soft acids bind with soft bases, because the formation of the unstable complex. In that, some of the assumptions are there. First one is all other combinations are unstable. Okay, it means the other combination, like a hard acids with soft bases, soft acids with the hard bases, that combinations, they form a unstable complex. So that's why the Pearson suggested that the hard acid should prefer to hard bases for binding, soft acids prefer to bind with soft bases. Okay, and then second one is Pearson introduced hard and soft as class A and B. ನೆನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ the hard acids and hard bases that should be classified as class A, soft acids and soft bases that are classified as class B. Okay, so the Pearson introduced mainly the hard and soft as class A and class B. Next one is polarizing power is the ability of an atom or group of atoms to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. Okay, here you have to observe this polarizing power is the ability of atom or group of atoms to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. It means in the hard and soft acids and bases, they have some polarizing power, in that the atoms or group of atoms in the hard and soft acids and bases, they have a ability to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಹಾರ್ಡು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೇಸಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪೋಲರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪೋಲರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ಗಳು ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಶೇಡ್ ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ತನ್ನ ಕಡೆಗೇ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪೋಲರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ bonding between hard acid and hard base is ionic in nature. Here I was told you in the second startingly, that is the form prefer to bind a hard acids with hard base. They have, when the hard acids and hard bases combine to form, they are ionic in nature. Okay, otherwise the soft acid and soft base is covalent in nature. Okay, is covalent in nature. Here ionic means the ions should be bonded each other. It means the pair of ions. Okay, here in the covalent nature means the mutually sharing of electrons between the two atoms. Okay, in the soft acid and soft base, here hard acid and hard base, they are in ionic in nature and it is covalent in nature. Here for example, beryllium sulfide. Here this beryllium is a hard acid, this will be the soft base, plus mercury chloride. Here mercury is the soft acid, chloride is the hard base. Okay, then this will be combined. I was told you no, the Ha and Hb gets binding, Sb and Sp Sa, they are binding each other, so the product is beryllium Ha, that is bind with hard base, Hb, that is beryllium chloride, so it is hard acid and hard base, plus second one is mercury soft acid and sulfide, mercury sulfide. Mercury is the soft acid, this is soft base. Okay, this is the one of the example. And another example is, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನದರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ lithium iodide plus silver fluoride. Okay, here lithium is the S block element, so it belongs to the hard acid. This is soft base, this is soft acid, this is hard base. Okay, here this is hard base. When they are combining hard acid with hard base, it forms lithium fluoride. This is Ha, this is Hb, plus soft acid bind with soft base, it means silver iodide, SaSb. Okay, and one more example is CH3HgF. Okay, here these two are soft acid, this is hard base, plus HSO3 minus, in that H is hard acid, this SO3 means soft base. Okay, it gives CH3HgSO3 minus, it means soft acid bind with the soft base, so this will be the soft acid and this is the soft base, plus HF, it means hard acid to the hard base. Okay, these are all about the examples of hard acids and hard bases bind together and soft acids and soft bases bind together. Okay, in that the Pearson will be explaining with the binding of hard and soft acids and bases. Next is, we will move on to the characteristics of hard acids and hard bases. I am telling you is only the characteristics of hard acids and hard bases. First one is characteristics sticks of hard acids and hard bases. Okay, in that first is hard acids. Here first one is, we have to know about that H plus, lithium plus, sodium plus, potassium plus, etc. So many of the ions are there. It means this is the examples of hard acids ions. Okay, these are all the hard acids ions. In that mainly the cations. Okay, we know that the acid means they have a positive charge. Okay, mainly first one is the cation should be, ಈಗ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಕಣಪ್ಪ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕೇಟಯಾನ್. The cation have small size. ಯಾವ ಕೇಟಯಾನ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಾರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪೆನ್ ಯಾಕೋ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈ oxidation density, oxidation state, high oxidation state. Okay, here you have to see this, the cation which have a small size, that belongs to the hard acids and they have a high charge. Okay, next high oxidation state. It means if the oxidation state goes on increasing, the size will be goes on decreasing. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ +1 +2 +3 +4 ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ, ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಟಮು. ಆಗ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋದಂಗೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಹೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸು ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಸಸ್ಗೆ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್. ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬೇಸಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕೇಟಯಾನ್. ಇಫ್ ದ ಬೇಸಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್, that should be call it as a anion. Okay, next in that you have to see this cation with the small size. Here also they have a small size for hard acids and here also they have a small size. Okay, next second one is high charge. Charge have should be high. Here also highly electronegativity. Okay, it means they have low charge. High electronegativity ಇದ್ದರೆ ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಹೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಹೈ ಪೋಲರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ನೇಚರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಹೈ ಅಯನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್, ಅಯನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವಿತೌಟ್ ಎನಿ ಡಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಡಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಡಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಹೈ ಅಯನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ moieties. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ moieties ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್. ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಟ್ ದ some places, collected at some certain places. Okay, that should be called it as a accumulation of large number of odd moieties like alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, or cation carry the transition metal ion. Okay, these are the examples for accumulation of large number of odd moieties. In belongs to the hard bases, they have a small size and highly electronegative and low charge and highly non-polarizable. Okay, and accumulation of non-polarizing moieties. In the hard acids there will be accumulation of hard metals, here non-polarizing molecule. These are all about the characteristics of hard acids and hard bases. Hard and soft acids and bases. One of the theory, the Pearson suggested that the principle, that is hard acids to prefer to bind with the hard bases and soft acids prefer to bind with the soft bases because to form a stable complex, and in that all other combinations are unstable. It means either of this, the other combinations are unstable. And Pearson introduced hard and soft as class A and class B. We know that in the classification. And polarizing power, that should be the ability of atom or group of atoms to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. Okay, next is bonding between hard acid and hard base, that is ionic in nature. Then soft acid and soft base, that is covalent in nature. This is the example here. The hard acid, that should be only bind with hard base, and soft acid with soft base. These are the example. And last one is characteristics of hard acids and hard bases. Here the characteristics of hard acids is, these are all the cations belongs to the hard acids, and cation have a small size, high charge, high oxidation state, high polarizing power, and high ionizing potential with or without d electrons. Accumulation of large number of hard molecules like alkali, alkaline earth metal, cations, or carry with transition metal ions. And then hard bases, that is these are all the belongs to the hard bases. They carry a negative charge, that is anion. These have a small size, high electronegativity, low charge, highly non-polarizable, and accumulation of non-polarizing molecules.